Morning, everyone. Welcome to Simply Jan Homestead. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I've been a little busy. We're getting some beef next month sometime, and I have procrastinated as much as I can possibly procrastinate. Today's the day. We garden all year long, in the summer, the spring and the summer, and we have all these vegetables growing. What are we going to do with them? What? Well, I'm going to let you know what I'm going to do with it. This year I have been so busy canning and preserving my tomatoes, but I had a bumper harvest. Right now, all I have left are 14-gallon size bags of tomatoes to be processed. I am going to make tomato powder out of the skins. I'm gonna do some dehydrated tomatoes, and I will can some more pasta sauce. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see. But I gotta get these in the house. And I have my mittens on because they're very, very cold. So let's get to it. That is what 14-gallon bags does when you fill up the sink. But yeah, you know, when you're in the harvest and you're freezing these for later, I forgot what beautiful tomatoes we grew. Look at those. Just gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to let these sit in the sink because they're full of water, you know, once you freeze them. And I'm going to let those thaw out, lose some of that water, and then I'll boil them in a pot and get some more of that water out and get it to the consistency I want. But I am so excited to revisit this. These Salvatierra paste tomato. They're gorgeous. Some are Comstocks too. But I'm so excited about that. Look at that baby. Oh, got a little fuzzy on it. All right, so that's what I am up to today. Yeah, I procrastinated, but you don't have to. Now I have to deal with this, and I still have to go clean out some more old stuff from the deep freeze. So we'll be back in a little while, and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. Good morning, everyone. It's a new day, and I am on the tomatoes. I'll show you what I've done so far. My fingers are freezing. I have 2 trays of the skins, and these I'm going to dehydrate for sun-dried, not sun-dried, tomatoes. And then we're just putting the rest of them in here. I will drain them, and we're gonna get those cooked down. So let's get going. Guys, my fingers are frozen. Those tomatoes are still frozen. So I have the tomatoes out, and these are going to take a while. And I have the skins in there, and what I will do is I will rotate those according to how they're. We're going to put this on 135. Between 135 and 145. All right, I gotta go warm my hands up. Those tomatoes are so cold. And I got part one of my goal done. Now to get the rest of these out of here. Look at how much water is in a tomato. Oops. Wow, that's crazy. So I'm just peeling the skin off because I'll use that to make tomato paste. And then the rest is going in the pot. We're going to repeat this until we get through this whole sink of tomatoes. Look at that. Woo! That's a lot of water. These aren't as bad, but some of the other ones are. Okay, that's really cold. My hand's still freezing. Here we go. And what I'll do with these is I will strain those in this strainer. And yeah, that's what we'll be doing. Tomato days. I have the first tray filled with the little tomatoes. And I'm going to put these in the oven. And this is just our homegrown garlic powder. And I have some herb seasoning. Oh, oven's ready. So I am going to put some roasted garlic and herb seasoning on these. That'll be yummy. There we go. The oven's ready. And I'm going to get these in there and just keep a close eye on them because they, even though I squished them and got all the water out I could, they still have more water in them, so you have to pay attention. Might have to drain the pan. We'll see you in a little bit. The ducks are sleeping. The cows are eating. And just like that, we're done. Almost. Let's get these drained. Alrighty, so the tomatoes are finished. These are going to be tomato skins. For tomato powder. And I just bend that and then they usually pop off. So that is one way you can easily preserve tomatoes. And then you're gonna just grind them up, label it. I'll change the label on here and put it in there with a moisture thing, whatever they're called. I can't think of what they're called. So I will continue with this process. Hold your ears. Let's check that. That looks good. We're just going to go ahead and pour it in the jar. I have a funnel. There we go. Lots easier that way. And as I get more, then I will continue this and fill this whole jar up for tomato sauce or tomato paste. That's actually what it makes, is tomato paste. There you go. This tray is going to be used for probably some of these sun-dried tomatoes. And the same thing, you put a moisture pack in there. It's on the bottom. And then you can reconstitute these if you want to put them on pizza or on a dish. And you can just reconstitute these. Some of these are thinner than what I would like, but I'll pick out what I want. I may just throw them all in there, you know, why not? That's how you do that. And then you have sun-dried tomatoes that you can rehydrate for your meals. It's really, really good on pizza. And remember, I season these, so they're going to be extra yummy. There we go. And you just pick them off. Just pick them off. I'm not going to bore you with all this. Next way you can preserve is to make stewed tomatoes. So these will go into a stewed tomato. And then, of course, your pasta sauce. There you go. So, there's 4 easy ways to preserve your food, your tomatoes, and have them for future. It's important, y'all, to preserve your food and get it in jars or can it up. Just do it and get it in your pantry so you have it for an emergency or on those crunch days when you didn't take supper out, you know. So thanks for watching. Be blessed and love well. We'll see you next time. I have the rest of the tomatoes in the dehydrator for my tomato powder. Roasted tomatoes, sauce, tomato sauce, and stewed tomatoes. I love having these on hand. So amazing.